Hey everyone, this is Jesse again. This is another video. This video will be about the word analogy. And an analogy, the definition of it is a comparison, and I'll read this from our website, okay, anyway. But it's a comparison between two things, typically for the purpose of explanation or clarification. An analogy between the workings of nature and those of human societies. Okay, so let me give you one example and contrast that. The publishing industry, as it pertains to both screenwriting, short stories, novellas, and full-length novels. I think it's like the problem with getting published is that it's like, again, it goes to who you know, right? It's the insides of your industry, who you know, who can make contacts, because otherwise, if you do even if you do those well-crafted, pitch to a literary agent, you have all the right words, the right blurbs, you get countless beta readers and all that. There's no guarantee that they're going to pull your pitch from the slush pile or whatever you submit. There's no guarantee that, except if you have the ins for that. You know somebody within an industry and those contacts, right? Or you can have a basically a large social media following, right? Because a lot of these literary agents have said that even if you do get published, you have to market it yourself. So it's like, well, what's the point of getting a literary agent if you're doing all the marketing by yourself, right? That's why a lot of them are only interested in either celebrities or the people with large social media followings on like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, whatever. So yeah, I will give you an analogy to that is the job market, right? Because that's another thing. It's like, it's not what you know, but it's who you know, right? It's your contacts. And it also extends to experience too, where the listings where they say, oh, well, you have to have this much experience doing this and that and all that. And well, there's a contradiction in this end between both. The two examples that I have given is a sense that how are you supposed to get experience if you aren't hired for that position, right? If you're at an entry-level job but you're expected to know some stuff, how are you supposed to get experience? And it's that kind of that contrast, that kind of like double-edged sword, I guess, right? And so that extends from the publishing industry to the job market, right? So that's an analogy between the two, the publishing industry and the job market. That's the analogy, all right? That's an example, okay, kids, ladies, and gents. So that's it, pretty much. I'm not going to say anything else except to pimp my ebook from Jesse Burns, my coming-of-age story, Secret Recipes of the Culinary Girls, on Amazon Kindle. Also on Amazon Kindle, I think under my pseudonym Jack Bruns, it's my science fiction dystopia called Torn Lace. Both are on there. Check it out, let me know what you think. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.